Good morning, everyone. We're going on an adventure, another road trip. This road trip is going to be at least 8 hours round trip. Early morning, we have to wait till the U-Haul opens in the next hour and a half to go pick up a car transporter. So the truck that we're getting is obviously a Toyota. You guys already know that. It's currently on flat tires, but the seller is saying that you should be able to air it up and it should be able to drive. It starts and dry. It's been a rolled over vehicle, but I don't trust it, so we're gonna go ahead and bring my own tires. I have my own rollers, wheels, so I'm gonna bring my wheels. This is the stuff that I usually bring on my trip. I have my compressor, battery, all my tow straps and stuff like that's in that. It's in this bin. Tools, power tools, hammer, flashlight. I brought the jack stand because just to jack up the truck and switch out the tires. I'm also bringing my floor jack, bringing my battery jumper, to a toolbox, basic tools, and that blue box is a come along. But since this truck drives, hopefully we can just drive it onto the trailer. And then I got some goodie lunch right here, nothing crazy, but let's go ahead and load up and get going. Got the rain jacket in case it starts to rain. It's been raining all night, all day yesterday. We're just gonna leave the handle on. Screw it. I should probably strap all this stuff down because, like I said, Alaska roadways aren't so fun. Well, they're fun, but they're not so nice on the vehicles. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up the tires and then we'll get going. Go to the U-Haul. Currently making my way to the U-Haul to go pick up the U-Haul trailer. I was gonna take my Toyota pickup and borrow my buddy's car dolly, but I'm just not very 100% on that yet because my Toyota pickup, I don't know if it can make those long trips hauling something like that. I also don't have my trailer plug hooked up on my Toyota pickup yet. So we're in the rental. This is a rental Dodge Ram 1500. This thing has a lot of power. We'll see how this do on this tow truck. I'm loaded up with the trailer, time to hit the road. Looks like we're gonna be raining all day. It's gonna be raining all day, overcast here. Maybe the weather will get better once we get up north. So we're heading up north. We're going to a different spot this time, guys. Last couple of videos, I took you guys all the way to Chitina. Last videos, we took you guys to Tok, Alaska. Thank goodness we're not going that far. This trip here, it's about 3.5 hours to get to our destination. Probably take about 1 hour to load up, and then 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours heading back. So it's gonna be a quick 24-hour suicide run. Hoping to get this done within 14 hours. Get in, get out, guys. So far, the Dodge Ram is doing pretty good. We're doing at least 70 miles an hour with the trailer, and it pulls great. Love the American trucks. 36 miles into the trip, we're passing through the town of Wasilla, heading north. A little overcast, a little sprinkle here and there, but nothing crazy. Good morning in Wasilla. About 53 miles into the trip, and we got another 160 miles to go. It's just raining weather, which is fine. Last month we got nothing but all dry season, hot weather. So July is definitely the rain season, which is good for the forest and all the animals. It's a long drive, but it's not as long as last time. It's been a while since I've been on this section. This is the Parks Highway. So we're on the Parks Highway, not on the Glen Highway. Our last couple trips we've been doing, we've been taking the Glen Highway. This time we're on the Parks Highway. This highway will take you to Fairbanks and Denali National Park. And we are headed to close to Denali National Park. I'll let you guys know soon. Beautiful, beautiful day in my opinion. music for the road. We just made it to the town of Talkeetna, 94 miles into the trip, 10:15 a.m. We're doing good on time, guys. We don't want to rush this trip or anything like that. We're going pretty fast actually right now, so we're up maybe about another hour and a half till we get to our final destination. This thing is, the gas mileage on this Dodge Ram is not as good as the Ford F-150 that I rented a couple months ago. So we done 94 miles. Actually, we done 123 miles, and we took about quarter tank already. Just got done gassing up. 8 gallons, $3.60 a gallon, 30 bucks. Back to full tank. I love this road trip, man. It's always fun being on the road, man. You guys know me. I love doing road trips. I love driving when I was younger, but man, now that I'm a bit older, I do get kind of drowsy, kind of tired here and there. Can't drive as long as I used to be when I was younger on my motorcycle, on my trucks, cars. But whenever I get the chance to do like a road trip like this, I enjoy every little bit of it. It doesn't matter if the weather's bad or anything like that. Even though it's raining, sprinkling, we're still gonna have a good time. 111 miles till we get to the town of Cantwell. So that's where we're heading to, Cantwell, Alaska. It's a very, very small town. Probably you guys probably don't even know about this town. But there is a Toyota over there, and we have to go get it. 131 miles into the trip, 11:20 a.m. I'm finally losing my radio connectivity for my music here, listening to Hawaiian music. And I picked up a bag of pistachio, so just killing time with pistachio. The weather hasn't changed much. It's still raining, sprinkling, a little bit here and there. Hopefully the weather gets a bit better, but if not, it's all good. We got about another hour and a half till we get to our destination. Once we make our way back, if we have time, we'll go ahead and do some pull-outs and take a look around the scenery. You can see some of the pull-outs right here. These are just little rest stations, trails and such like that. Well, these guys are fishing. They got fishing rods out. More minutes until we get to our destination. We're actually right on time, guys. We're actually arriving way earlier. So we're supposed to arrive around 12:45. I was expecting to arrive around 1:30 or 2 p.m. but we're gonna be there before 1 p.m. so right on the dot, man. I love being on time. The weather's better now. It's not raining as much as it was before. Still overcast, still gloomy here and there. I took some breaks here and there, but didn't film too much because there wasn't really much to show you guys. So for the most part, you guys are just gonna be riding along in the driver's seat for a bit until we get to our destination. I do love the fireweeds. The fireweeds are out right now. You can see them on the side of the road. Beautiful, beautiful. 19 minutes away from our destination. It's getting beautiful and beautiful. Just a little sprinkle here and there. Traffic's dying down, not as much traffic anymore. This section right here is really, really beautiful on a sunny day where there's no clouds. If these clouds weren't here right now, you can see mountains on both sides of the highways, over here and over here, and we might even be able to see the Denali Mountain. But today's a bit cloudy, so the mountains are a little bit sleepy right now. I love this stretch right here. Riding their snowmobile. probably come up here to do some blueberry picking too as well, I bet. Lots of blueberries up here. Maybe mushroom as well. The weather turned out beautiful. Still overcast, but holy smoke, it is beautiful out here. This vibe here gives me hunting vibes. It's almost time to go hunt next month. It's almost the fall season, and man, it's just crazy how fast summer went by. I know it's only mid-July, which is basically summer, but by the time you know it, August, September is pretty much fall season. Everything's so green and beautiful. Hopefully all the mooses and caribou are doing good. Beautiful, beautiful. Once we get the vehicle and on the way back, we'll go ahead and pull out, do some more pull-outs and show you guys a little bit more around. There was some nice sceneries back behind us. RVs, this is what boondocking is. Just park your RV and camp for the night. We're almost there, guys. 7 minutes. 7 minutes till our destination. So we're pretty much there already. The city or the town of Cantwell is just another 7 miles until we get there. A little small gas station. I don't really know what they're known for, but I'm assuming most of those people have cabins, land, or something along that line. Some might be working in the Denali area, you know, during the tourist season. But for the most part, it's a super. We just arrived to Cantwell. I just missed the sign.
In half a mile, turn right onto Alaska 80s.
I just missed the sign of Cantwell. So we're gonna be entering the Denali Highway, but we're not going all the way through it. We're just going like maybe less than half a mile. And we're headed to this junkyard, not a junkyard, a tow company that has this Toyota for us. So where is it at? So this is Cantwell, guys. This is Cantwell. Gas station. There's another gas station. And then the Denali Highway is right here. The Denali Highway is the road that connects from Cantwell back to
turn right onto Alaska
Paxson.
80s.
Back to Paxson. So this isn't the Denali National Park Road. That's a different road. People get that mixed up. All right, so Paxson
in a quarter mile, your destination will be on the left.
Hey, be quiet, lady. So Paxson's 135 miles, and then if you go down that way, you get to the other end of Paxson, and you can connect back onto the Glen Highway, Richardson Highway. Cantwell School. Interesting. Is there a school down here? Well, that's a small school. All right, so let's take our time and find out where this tow company is. They must be the tow company for this area, general area. I don't want to make any wrong turn because we have a trailer, and just backing out, backing in might be a little hard to work with. So here we are, tow company. Just look for a bunch of cars. I texted the guy that we're almost here.
Your destination is on the left.
Oh, there it is right here. Right here. We gotta back up. Alright guys, we made it. This is our destination right here. Zach's Towing. He has some cool Toyotas for us. Oh, I see already. It's pretty crushed. Oh, there's another nice one right there. That one's not for sale. Alright, let me text this guy and see where he's at before we start scooping around here. I got the T100, so it's pretty cool. It's an automatic T100, 95, 34 V6. Rolled over pretty bad. Started it right up with the jump box. We loaded it up, but then the rear driver wheel is seized up. It's not spinning. It's locked up. I checked the e-brakes. The e-brake's not engaged, but thankfully this gentleman here, he had a loader, so he pretty much just picked it up from the rear end and lifted it into my trailer here. But that's it right here. We're gonna head back to Anchorage now, guys. I'll show you guys the truck here shortly. Current time is 1:19, 1:20, so we're doing good on time. I don't think we need to gas up, so we're gonna keep on going. We'll gas up and we'll gas back up in Talkeetna. I told you guys earlier I thought about using my Toyota pickup and borrowing my buddy's car dolly, but with the car dolly, the rear wheels of the vehicle that you're towing needs to be able to roll. It needs to be able to spin. And that was kind of the gut feeling I was getting, because like, man, I don't know if this truck will spin because it's been sitting for years. All 4 tires were out of air. I was able to air them back up. I think the 2 fronts are holding air right now, but I think the 2 rears are leaking air. So I may have to air them back up when I get home to unload it. But again, I do have my rollers that I brought with me, but that just takes more work. I think once I get home, I'm gonna go ahead and try to jack up that rear end and open up that rear driver and see if the brakes are engaging or something, and disengage it so I can unload it, because it's gonna be really hard to unload. This truck still runs and drives. I let this this engine, I let it ran for about 15 minutes just to make sure it didn't overheat, it didn't have head gasket or anything like that. It sounds amazing. It has 182,000 miles. The only thing that sucks is that it's automatic, but it's all good because I just need the engine. I have the engine harness, everything for this truck already for a 3/4 swap. But since the tires are losing air here and there, I'm gonna have to do more stops and just make sure that my straps are good, and that if it does lose air, it doesn't get too much slack and stuff. But so far, it's doing good, man. I'm really glad that I went and got a bigger truck and a car transport, because you never know what's gonna happen. That's the benefit of having a car hauler, toy hauler. Everything looks good right now. The flat tires are kind of low on air, but it looks good, guys. We'll pull over here shortly. It's starting to rain right now, so maybe I'll pull over once the rain stops or something. Well, it's a bit windy. It's raining a little bit, but we're having a good time. Here is the new Toyota. We are taking this Toyota for its engine only, guys. So don't mind the wreckness of it. It is what it is. Still has a good bumper. Oh, the good corner lights, good headlights, good grill. But this is the T100 1995 automatic V6 3/4, 181,000 mile. Starts and drive. Rear driver is locked up, so gonna have to figure that out. There it is. She's pretty rusty, but again, we're just gonna take it for the motor. The motor is all what we need. The tire's going flat right now, so this strap is getting looser by the minute. I'm gonna have to keep this tire aired up, but I think it's losing around the bead because this bead there's dirt in the bead and stuff. But there it is right here, guys. Starts and drive. I'm not gonna show you guys the engine bay right now because we're on the side of the road. But there it is, 182,000 miles. As you can see right there, 182,000 miles. There it is. Where is it at? 182,000 miles, guys. And bench seat setup, four-wheel drive works. I had to put in four-wheel drive, but you can see just broken glass here, where I hate dealing with broken glass. It just makes such a mess. Door still opens. 95. That's it, the code right there. Super nasty in here though, but we gotta be careful. All right, folks, it's raining. I'm gonna stick onto the road. We're gonna try to make this back home as soon as possible. Nothing really much to see out here. It's just beautiful landscaping is all it is. Try to make it back home, get this truck unloaded, go drop off the U-Haul trailer, and then drop off the Ram and start taking this engine apart. Should take me about no more than 3 hours to pull this motor. And then the rest of this truck will be going to Toyota heaven. Current time is 3:30. I'm almost to Talkeetna, where I gassed up. I'm gonna have to gas up here in a bit. Everything's going good. I did make a few little quick stop and take a restroom break and also check the trailer, the rig. The front tire on the passenger is completely flat now, but it's still holding up good. Everything's still nice and strapped down. The rear tire seems to be holding up good with air a little bit. Air inside of them does need to be inflated again. But for the most part, she's all nice and strapped down, hasn't moved an inch or anything like that. And the Ram is towing it pretty good. Also stopped raining. It's overcast now. But we're almost at Talkeetna. We're gonna go ahead and grab a coffee at Talkeetna and also gas up, and then it'll be like another hour and a half before we get home to unload this rig. I'm a little bit worried because that rear tire that's locked up, it might be a bit sketchy trying to unload the truck off the trailer. I don't want the truck to like start going one direction and fall off into a trailer, because if you guys are used to the U-Haul trailer, you guys know how they are. They're like ramps where it's just enough for your tires. And when I was trying to drive that T100 up the car trailer, it was going sideways. It wanted to pull sideways. That's why we had to get that loader to lift up the rear end and push us in. So I'm hoping that I can unload it safely. If not, I might have to jack up the truck while it's on the trailer and take off that rear tire and see what's going on. Maybe hammer the drum rotor or something seized up in there until we can get it rolling, and then I can drive it off and drive it into my driveway. So I'm just now leaving Talkeetna, topped off my gas, 100 miles till we get to the big city, Anchorage. It's now raining cats and dogs out here, so I'm not gonna be filming much. T100 is still holding on tight. Front tires are out of air, except for the passenger front is all out of air, and then the rear is starting to go low, but it's all good. It's on the trailer and it's holding up well, so we're gonna make this last push and get home safely so we can unload it safely. Well, folks, it's been a long day. It's already 7 p.m. right now. I was able to unload the T100 fine. It was the rear driver was seized up for a little bit, but after I got it on the road, it picked up some traction and it broke free. So I was able to back it up into my garage, and we'll go ahead and start tearing up that motor. I'm not gonna document me tearing up that motor because I've done so many videos of me showing you guys how to remove the motor. I'm just gonna remove the motor, keep the motor, harness, ECU, and then the rest of this truck is going to Toyota Heaven. And then my buddy, you know, he'll take care of finishing the rest of it. He'll gut it out and sell the parts and all that stuff, but all I really wanted was just that engine. So we're gonna go ahead and conclude this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. It's been a cloudy, gloomy, rainy day, but overall we had a great trip. We did 431 miles so far, so about 450 miles on this trip here. I'm gonna go drop off the U-Haul, and then I'm gonna go drop off the rental, the Dodge rental, and then make my way home, clean up, hang out with my kids, probably eat some real food. And the only thing I ate on this trip was just some chips that I packed and some cold sandwich, and that's about it. And then a bunch of water and a little coffee on the way back, which kept me energized and woke up. But overall, wonderful trip. I'll see you guys on the next adventure, and like I said, we'll go and rescue all these Toyotas as much as we can. As long as you guys keep watching, we'll do it. See you guys next time. Bye bye.